Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Oh, how proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming. They brought troops of bright stars through the perilous night, gave hope to our troops that our flag was all right. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you. I say that as my grandmother singing it when she's about 45 or 50 in the prairie, on the ground, on the dirt ground in the prairie. She's asking the question, does that star, she's not sure whether the war has ended or not. And so she's singing and asking, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? She's asking, does it wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? But what I really get to thinking that my grandmother is asking in that question is, I think that she's asking, is the war over? I feel and sense in my being that she is asking, is the war over? Do we still have freedom? Does that star-spangled banner yet wave, or have we lost the war? For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you. I am Laura Elizabeth, and of course I took on my grandma's name, Hazel May Witherspoon. Thank you. My grandmother had me accept JC into my heart, Jesus Christ, when I was 4 years old. When I was a child, I always said, I want to be good. I want to be good. I want to be good. I held to good. Okay. I had something to explain to you people as I was remembering things I've told you. No, I didn't sleep in bed with grandma from 6 to 8. I slept in my bed from grandma any time between I was 4 years old and 8 years old. Thank you. 4 to 7, 4 to 8, somewhere in that time frame. And I sang my grandmother Elvis songs and Jailhouse Rock, Hound Dog. I would play guitar and sing her Hound Dog. I've been trying to do Elvis Presley since I was a child, since I was 14 years old. And I determined in my soul that I would do Elvis since I was 6 years old. Okay. It's like I said, it starts young. It starts when you're a child. I determined that I would be an overall singer when I was 8 years old. So these are the things, you know. But that time with grandma, when I slept in bed with my grandma, was between 4 to 7 years old, or 4 to 8 years old, somewhere in that time frame. Not 6 to 8, 4 to 8 years old. So anyways, my daughter, let me call her Sky right now, she thinks that Pumpkin, she thinks that I've just changed recently and I've transformed. I want you people to understand things. I was this way all of my life. I was this way when they took my children away. I was intelligent. I was viable. I understood everything. I was multi-talented. I've always been this way. They took advantage of me when I was a Christian, and I was a Christian for like 56 years, something like that. I actually became Wiccan in 2000 when I was 36, but I went back and got baptized at the church when I was 50, 10 years ago. And then I went back to Wicca fully when I was 56, 57 years old. But I say that my daughter thinks that I've just transformed. No, I went back to the Laura that I was before I was a Christian. Okay, they call it the old man, the old woman, my old self. What I actually did is I went back to the ways that I was before I was a Christian. Okay, I've always been this way. I've always been singing, dancing, trying to succeed. In fact, I was a much better singer in my 20s and 30s, and I could sing all the songs than I even can now because I haven't practiced for years. And now I'm re-practicing. I wish you could have heard me in my 20s and 30s because I could hit all the notes and I was an awesome singer. So yeah, I was wonderful in my 20s, 30s, and 40s, but particularly my 20s and 30s. So, but I've always been this way. This is who I am as a person. I just returned back to my normal ways after I stopped being a Christian. Okay, like I went back to the old man, the old woman, my old self again, which is this, Laura. So I've always been talented. I've always been singing. I've always been trying to be a singer. I was in an Elvis concert. I did Elvis on stage at a talent contest at school when I was in 8th grade, when I was 14 years old. So I've been doing this since I was a child and since I was a teenager. Okay, thank you. I've been singing Elvis and wanting to sing Elvis since me and my sisters were under a little white fan that we had, where we had a sheet slipped up over the fan and it was blowing over us 4 daughters, Dory, Laura, Techie, Tina. And we were watching Elvis at night when my mom brought in a TV. We were having hard times. Mom had just divorced Daddy. He had abused her, and we were left from Omaha, Nebraska to Lincoln, Nebraska. And we were under that fan, and my sister said, "Oh, Elvis is on, Elvis Presley. Let's watch that. It's on." Elvis was a great star, fantastic star in our days. He was he was 24, 26 when I was a little kid. And we said, "Girls, girls, girls." And we said, that was an Elvis movie. We are girl happy. And we said, yeah, let's watch this. Watch Elvis. And when I was under that fan and stuff, it was at that time period that I decided that I was going to do Elvis, and I was going to be just like Elvis Presley one day. All right. So see you. What are you doing today, Laura? What I had in my mind to do then. Thank you. This is Laura Elizabeth Hazel May Witherspoon signing off. See ya.